Hello friends, I'm Manoj. I'm currently pursuing my MBA in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bengaluru, which is affiliated with VTU Belgavi. This video is a part of Managerial Economics, and in this video I'm going to discuss about what is oligopoly and pricing under oligopoly and difference between oligopoly and monopoly. So what is oligopoly? So an oligopoly is a market structure characterized by a small number of large firms that dominate the industry, and these firms hold significant market power, but they are independent, and meaning the actions of one firm, such as changing price or output levels, so that directly impacts the others. So characteristics of oligopoly. Few sellers. So in this, there are only a few firms that control the majority of the market share, leading to limited competition and interdependence. So in this, the firms are highly interdependent, meaning the actions of one firm, for example price changes, so directly affect the others. This often leads to strategic decision making. And third point is barriers to entry. So in this, high barriers to entry exist, such as large capital requirements, strong brand loyalty, or complex technology, and making it difficult for new firms to enter the market. So fourth point is non-price competition. So in this, oligopolist firms often compete through marketing, advertising, and product differentiation rather than through price alone. And fifth point is price rigidity. So in this, price tends to be a stable because firms fear price wars. If one firm lowers the prices, and others may follow or reduce the profits of all. And sixth point is collusion. In this, firms is an oligopoly may collude either formally like in cartels or informally to set prices or output. So this maximize the collective profits. And seventh point is kind kinked demand curve. So in this, in some oligopolies, the demand curve is kinked. This means that firms believe lower prices will be matched by competitors, but rising the prices will not. So this leads to stable prices. So pricing under oligopoly. So this price rigidity and the kinked demand curve. So in this, the kinked demand curve model assumes that an oligopolist faces two segments of demand: elastic demand above the current demand and inelastic demand below the current price. And second is collusion and cartels. So in this, some oligopolies firms may form cartels or engage in collusion to set prices collectively and maximize the industry profits. Third is price leadership. In this, often one dominant firm is an oligopoly will act as a price leader. So these setting prices that other firms in the industry follow. And fourth is price wars. In this, although rare due to the risk of mutual loss, price wars can occur when the firms aggressively cut prices to undercut competitors and increase the market shares. So non-price competition. In this, since oligopolists prefer to avoid direct price competition, they often focus on non-price competition through advertising, branding, and product differentiation, aiming to capture more market share without altering the prices significantly. So difference between monopoly and oligopoly. So feature number of firms in oligopoly, only one firm dominates the market, and in monopoly, one firm dominates the market. In oligopoly, a few large firms dominate the market power. In monopoly, complete control over price and supply. So in oligopoly, significant control, but firms are interdependent. And when it comes to product, in monopoly, usually a unique product with no close substitutes. So in oligopoly, can be homogeneous, example steel, or differentiated, example automobiles. And barriers to entry. So in this monopoly, extremely high barriers to entry. For example, patents, government regulations. And in oligopoly, high barriers to entry but not insurmountable. For example, economics of scale, capital costs. So in pricing power, the monopoly prices maker sets prices without competition, and in oligopoly, firms have pricing power but they are influenced by competitors' actions. So competition. In monopoly, there is no competition, and in oligopoly, there is limited competition among a few firms with potential for collusion. And demand curve. So in monopoly, it faces the market demand curve, which is downward sloping, and in oligopoly, each firm faces a kinker demand curve where pricing decisions depend on competitors' reactions. And examples for monopoly: utility companies like electricity water supply. And in oligopoly, automobile industry, oil companies, telecommunications. So this is the end of the video, and thank you everyone for watching this video. Please do like and subscribe. Thank you.